one of the worst statistics in the world. It's second only to the United States in terms of violence against women. And the story that I would like to share with you is the story of a person that, as a migrant from Nigeria, came to New Zealand and found herself in a new country with new hopes, and with a situation of having to find herself into an abusive relationship with a Kiwi man, with a New Zealander man. It's very difficult for people to arrive to new countries when they lose their families and the networks that is left behind. How can they really then find safe places to be able to talk? How can they have no one, no family they can talk to? So many times religious type of situations, churches, etc., they're not really accessible because she found herself specifically to having been linked to a New Zealand man and not to a Nigerian man. The community is very small, and I live in Wellington, which is the capital of New Zealand. And so that I just came across her while she was driving me from the airport to one of my meetings, and she's a taxi driver. And she shared with me that story. And so what do you do? I could have called the New Zealand Women Refuge. I could have called the police in order to support her. Instead, what I did was to facilitate a meeting with the Ministry for Social Development and Social Workers, which belong to what is called the Federation of Multicultural Councils, and work very closely with women that experience violence. And it's a simple story, I guess, a story that actually had a happy ending, because with that story I then befriended her, and whenever I was in Wellington and I had a minute off, I was either catching her taxi or I started to invite her within the network of business and professional women. And so that with that, I believe she entered within an inner circle of strong women. And I think that that was, together, I guess, we can help each other. And I believe that what you said before about the approaches of UN Women, certainly they're all very, very important. You need to know the situation. But from a human standpoint, I think that we're all the same, men, women, intersectional. And I think that it's within our inner circles, within our families, within our friendship, that we can really assist, support, and become better human ourselves, I guess, as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. A very, very strong strategy, empowering your fellow women. And with this, I want to pass this book out for anyone who is interested to work with Short Smiles. Short Smiles just launched the global campaign on gender world, and these are part of the strategies, encouraging fellow women from any part of the world. So if you are interested in working with them, put down your name, your email address, and your phone number that we can be reached out. Yes. Without wasting much time, I want to call on another person. My sister behind. Hello? I don't know where I wrote your name. Yes, yes. Please, just 1.5 minutes. Share the story.
Hello to everyone. My English isn't good enough. Excuse me. I'm from North Caucasus. I'm Laura. We work with young women, especially young girls, and in project Young Women's Development Group. In our community, many stereotypes against women. If women are in abuse, she provoked men, she had careless behavior, and it's very difficult for our girl and woman be back her respect from community. And if something with girls, something bad with girls. Our community can say her mother is bad. If girl in sex, if girls are sexful, our community can say, "Wow, they have very good fathers." It's difficult, and many NGO organizations and women leaders try to help our girls, our women to have to know their rights, be free, have education and leadership skills. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Sorry, my English.
I think we heard everything you said. Thank you so much. Yes, I want to call on the last person, Dr. Tina Arono, please. 1.5 minutes. And then from there we round up. Yeah. Please, if you are